Game 6 after the Panthers were up 3-0. Edmonton expended a lot of energy in those last two games. New on SportsCenter, Connor McDavid asked if there's some fatigue from that energy.
No, there's no fatigue. We've gotten plenty of time off, 2 days in between games, so there's no real fatigue there. And yeah, it's exciting. Exciting to be back in Edmonton, excited to play in front of our fans, play in this building.
Emily Kaplan, as you know, they had to work to get it back to Edmonton to Stanley Cup Game 6. Oilers are on their way to a comeback. What are they saying about their chances now that they've dug themselves out of the hole and into this series?
It's funny, Matt, when they went down 3-0, Coach Chris Knobloch said, I'm looking forward to the next 10 days here. And a lot of us rolled our eyes, thought he was delusional. But here we are. It's about a week after he said that. Connor McDavid also spoke today about how normal it's felt for his group. He said, it's always been our plan to be in this position, to play in these big moments at home. And so there's no group that's more prepared for it. This is a group that even when they're down and out, as they have been so many times this season, including in this series, has always believed in themselves. And you have to remember, dating back to the end of last season when it was another early elimination in the playoffs, Connor McDavid said it's Stanley Cup or bust for our group. So they always expected to be here. They have a lot of confidence. It was just a roller coaster to get to this moment. And
it was too bizarre how their offense just was not effective in games 1 and 2. You figured at some point it was going to get going. And I think it was last week I said this to you when you were on with SportsCenter. I said the hardest one to get is the last one. Panthers know that. They've lost 2 straight. How are they handling the pressure?
Well, their coach, Paul Maurice, is a master at spinning the message, and he said in the off days, I'm much more comfortable being up 3-2 than 3-0 because 3-0 is an aberration. 3-2 is kind of what we're more comfortable with. He talked about the players being a lot calmer than they were 3 to 4 days ago. A lot of the players told me how distracted and how much it was for the first time when the Stanley Cup was in the building with all their friends and families flying out to Alberta. Well, now there's going to be the second opportunity, or really third opportunity, where they're playing in that situation. So there's no panic in this group, but they are going to make some lineup adjustments. We saw Ryan Lomberg come in last game on the 4th line. He's an energy guy. Now Nick Cousins is also going to come in on the 4th line for the first time in this series, replacing veteran Kyle Okposo. Cousins is known as a player who can wreak some havoc out there. They're also going to put Oliver Ekman-Larsson on the top power play unit. That's an adjustment we saw late in Game 5. I believe that's an answer to them allowing 2 shorthanded goals in the last 2 games, but Paul Maurice was pumping up Oliver Ekman-Larsson and really pumping up his group. They're going to come in here and saying, we're calm, we're cool, we can do this.
Do something, change it up, change the juju up a little bit, because it is going to be loud there in Edmonton tomorrow night, Game 6 on ABC. Emily Kaplan, thank you.